Welcome back, everybody. We have breaking developments in the investigation into Vester Flanagan and the source of the gun he apparently used in yesterday's shooting on live television. NBC Justice correspondent Pete Williams reporting on this story from our D.C. bureau. And Pete, what have you dug up?
Well, he says in this letter to ABC News, Thomas, that he put a down payment on a gun in June. But what we're told by several law enforcement officials is that he actually bought the firearms last month in July, two Glock Model 19 9mm handguns from a licensed dealer in Virginia. These officials say the sales were perfectly legal and that it's not unusual, especially in the South, for people to, in essence, buy a gun on a layaway. Now, there's nothing in his background that would have disqualified him from buying these guns. He was arrested in 2004 in Greenville, North Carolina, where he was working at a television station. But that was a traffic charge. It was dismissed, and even if he had been convicted on that charge, it was a misdemeanor, and that would not have disqualified him from buying a gun. The disqualification in the federal law is if you're convicted of a felony or a misdemeanor domestic violence conviction. Secondly, the federal standard for mental health disqualification is a very high one. The statute says you have to be adjudicated mentally defective or committed to a mental institution. And though he was required by his employer in Roanoke to seek counseling within the company, that doesn't meet either of those two standards in the federal law, which are very high. Finally, the Glock that he used, the Model 19, is perhaps the world's most widely sold handgun. It's a very popular model. It'll take a magazine that can hold up to 17 rounds, and if there's an additional round in the chamber, then there would be 18. So it would appear that that's the number of rounds he discharged in the shooting yesterday. But although there's all this talk now about trying to change the gun laws, it would require a very fundamental change in federal law to do so, Thomas.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the example that's going to help spur that action. NBC Justice correspondent Pete Williams. Pete, thank you, sir, for bringing us that information.